Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Breaks free. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun running play call. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and Good job of it on this play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is on target, caught. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Cyclones are going to keep this drive rolling. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just the 1-yard line. Well, he deserved a touchdown there.
He keeps it on the design run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the defense hold up here on third and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Cyclones. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Big throw caught on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And here comes the Iowa State offense back on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. It's an out. The catch made. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Cyclones are on the move here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Direct snap to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pass is caught. We stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, just think of the list of all the running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo, maybe those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield. Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Runs through the defender.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Thrown in short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. QB keeper all the way. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Grab bait by the tight end. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Auburn. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So if we're trying to make a play but put too much on the throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Cyclones will look to convert here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. Caught by the receiver. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Well, hand it off. The Cyclones pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down and cover this. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The sure hands, it's Burns. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
One of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. A huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tackled after the 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Grab behind the line, it's Proctor. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Second down play coming up. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
He pulls in the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags a quick throw. He's got room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. There's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He finds his man.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Breaking free at the 35. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They go with a direct snap. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. Have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw it and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Iowa State offense takes the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. This This offense really clicking.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun, drops back. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is two.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the